toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Navy midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. And defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, you know, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To the air, it's Horvath. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it, finding open areas. There he goes. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. On the option, it's Horvath. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Ball is out behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And here comes the Navy offense. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Blasted as he lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Hutchinson. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Makes the pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Back to pass. He's got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in, it's Franklin. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking for a gap, it's Franklin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Nimrod. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Option look, it's Horvath. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Fires on the move. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Finds a tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. They'll bring it back from inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Makes the quick grab. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Brown will throw it. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
At the 40-yard line. And first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense, using the jet sweep, and you're trying to take a receiver with all of his speed and get him on the outside and get him in space. That puts so much stress on a defense. I'd expect to see this offense dial the play up early.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the ground. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Toss sweep to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
At the 10-yard line. First and goal, USF.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Took a shot as he threw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Now on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to pass, it's Horvat. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback will keep it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Running the option. It's Horvat. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll go to the fullback. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown!
thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Brown wants to pass. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Just keep slinging it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Caught close to the marker. It's Nimrod. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Made a defender miss. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Back to throw, it's Horvat. They're working that left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Kent. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Quarterback got it himself. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Mids are always going to have a threat to run it at quarterback, whether it's Ricky Dobbs or Kaiponoa Kaheatu and Hata.
And in those guys, what do they all have in common? When you play quarterback at Navy, you got to be able to make a lot of decisions on every single play. Make them fast and make the right ones.
Scanning the field, it's Horvat. Slithers into space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Toss to the left. Oh, better look out. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Run it with the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Horvat. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Just drives it between the uprights. Navy gets a field goal out of the drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Norton. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Bulls want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown will throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Fires it down the seam. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, South Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass.
Florida, 35. Navy, 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. On the option. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Tackled there by the defense. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man, it's Norton.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the move. Finds a little space. They finally get to him, but what a play
just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards. What a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
And sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Absolutely perfect. It's our force to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snatch it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brown will throw it. It's complete. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Navy will go back on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll run the option. Fights off a defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Navy now facing 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the air, it's Horvat. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sticks it in his belly. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Running the option, it's Horvat. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. He breaks a tackle. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
They'll try the left side on the read, trying to convert. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Back to throw, it's Horvat. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wolf. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Navy.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Navy.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Timeout, Navy.
Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to